Hello everyone and welcome back to Web Gaming and episode 2 of Let's Play Planet Coaster. So in today's episode we are going to be finishing off the rest of this Plaza area, this entrance area. As you can see, I did move those sort of entrance gates slightly and change the path around, but today we're going to finish off the sort of whole area and the little bits of trim and theming, and then later on in the episode we'll move on to a new coaster, which I'll mention who has suggested the coaster when we get to it. But yeah, so let's sit back, relax, and let's jump into a time lapse. Hello, everybody, and here we have it. So we have now finished the entrance plaza. I say finished; it is finished, but there's just a couple of little touch-ups that I'll probably do off camera. But here it is, and so this is what it's going to look like from now on. I'm not going to change it anymore. As you can see, we've added a little bit of building to the entrance gates. We have built our sign, or sort of billboard, to thank everyone who helps with this series. I've just gone with the two little planters in the middle of the or at the entrance to the plaza, shall I say, just to sort of clutter it up a bit and not have a too wide of a space, if that makes sense. Now obviously we haven't got a name for this park yet. I will think of one at some point, or if you guys, I know you guys are amazing at coming up with park names, so if you can think of a name, let me know in the comments and I'll try and create a custom sign to put right there on the entrance. Yeah, and so moving on to the billboard that we've done, we've got special thanks firstly to Michael from J Games and my brother Mitchell Webb. Them two have given me suggestions for this first area with the building materials, so their names are on the board. There will be another name on there soon. And yeah, here we go, guys. So this is pretty much what we've got. Right, and so moving on to the next part. In the next time lapse, we are going to be building a coaster. Now, this is a coaster that I have never built before in Planet Coaster, so bear with me, guys. This is going to be a first attempt for me. Very interesting coaster, suggested by one of our lovely community members. I will reveal who that is at the end of the time lapse. So without further ado, let's jump in and build a coaster. we have a coaster, and there it is. This coaster is called the Power Up, or Power Up. This coaster starts obviously with a vertical lift hill, which inverts on itself before going through the layout. Special thanks to Planet Clipcam for this suggestion. What a suggestion it was. This was quite challenging to come up with a decent layout, but I think we accomplished that. You guys will get a POV, which will be at the end of the video. But yeah, here we are. So as you can see, it gets to the top of lift hill, inverts around. It's just not a long layout. It's not very long at all, but it's effective. I think the stats are green across the board, and as I mentioned previously, I wanted the coaster to go alongside the car park, so that when people were coming in, they would have that would be the first thing they see. And the same obviously from the entrance area where the guests walk in. When you walk in there, you can see a great view of this coaster. Yeah, so again, thank you to Planet Clipcam for that suggestion. As you can see, put your name on the board. There we go, Planet Clipcam. Right guys, and if you want to get your name on the board, all you got to do is get your suggestions down in the comments, either building materials to use. You could even suggest flat rides or coasters, or even the park name, coaster name, anything you like. If you want to get your name on the board, get your comments down below. But yeah guys, that rounds off the end of this episode. Now I must let you know that I am away next week, so next week's episode will not be until the following week, unfortunately. I do apologise. In the next episode, we are going to make a start just outside the entrance gates, in the first sort of main street or Plaza area, depending on which way we go. But I do need your help. Again, I do need some more building materials to work with. So if you do want to suggest any building materials, as I mentioned, please just get them down in the comments, and I will pick probably 2 or 3 from those comments, and we will go with that. And that brings the episode to an end, guys. So I will leave you now with a POV of the coaster, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.